Hello everybody. Today's topic, Willie Lynch. You heard of the name if you're in high school, you heard of the name if you're in college, you heard of his name if you're in your finals. Willie Lynch was a Caucasian man who taught slave masters how to get the best work out of his slaves. Why am I bringing this up? Well, in America we still follow that system of thinking. Willie Lynch said that if you can put your slaves to rival each other, they will go to the master and try to please the master more better than the other one. Well, here in America we have that same thing. You have the homosexuals and you have the heterosexuals, and now you have this new thing called pansexuals, and you have bisexuals. And it seems every time you turn around you got a new sexual. I want everybody to know that when you become a little more smarter by reading, smarter by listening, smarter by doing studies, it's not going to hurt, okay? It's not. I also praise the point that when I talk I don't use cussing, cursing, swearing, vile, ill-mannered language. Willie Lynch said that when you start to mate with the slaves, that because of your pigmentation they'll still give birth to a black child, but as time goes on their pigmentation will fade. While here in America, the more homosexuals grow, the less and less children will know what's right from wrong. But 20 states in America have voiced their strong opinion to move and break from the United States of America, to avoid this from happening to their family bloodline and family way. When I married a woman, as you saw. When she married me, she married a man. Last I checked, my mother-in-law, Annette Teresa Grogan, is a female. My father-in-law, James Thomas Grogan, was a man. My mother, Barbara Ann Tima, a female. My father, Charlie Leonardo, a man. Oh, but then I know there's going to be a bunch of comments down here, right down there, saying that, well, that's them, that's not us, we have urges, we have this, that, and the other. But the Bible speaks about that. Which brings me back to Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch's system is still being strongly out there, but it even goes past homosexuality. It goes into what's known by the uncivilized white men in the United States government that titled a section called the urban areas, or as the urban folks call it, the ghetto. And in the ghetto you got about, I don't know how many tribes. Yes, they're called tribes now. The best way to clarify them more decently than saying a bunch of gangs. A tribe goes by a color, goes by a sign, has their own lingo. Last I checked, we're slowly going back to Africa on a wing of prayer. The pants are falling off the butts. In Africa they had no pants, they had no clothes, they was naked or running around. In Africa they shouted, "Yo! Holla!" And over here they're doing the exact same thing. So if you really look at these, this is not my own thinking, this is matters of undeniable fact. Look up the word undeniable, alright? That is a word. Those mindless aberrations parents which did drugs, or the child saw something that a parent did not say no to. That's a word we don't like in America, is no. No, you won't get this job. And God forbid, let someone say no to welfare. Break out every has-been out there. Yes, look up the, correction, you can't look up the word. There's a term called a has-been. Many definitions for the word has-been. Stop trying to destroy your background. Stop trying to destroy morals. Look up the word morals because you don't know what it means. Look up the word tradition because you know not what it means. And find meaning in that has meaning. The whole thing, I'm going to wear a sneaker on one foot and a shoe on another foot. That is not sensible. We're slowly going back to Africa, where there was no civil minds. He had the great pyramids, they had the great foods, but as their lingo and their manner and statue, no. I have seen more stuff that is leading us 14 years backwards than 14 years forwards, and it's all from the children and ill-mannered parents.